Alrighty, we are going to get started. Welcome everybody. We're so excited to have you here with our 26th overall pick, Monika. We were just chatting and she is so excited to be part of the Sparks family, just as excited as we are to have her as part of our Sparks family. So we are going to jump right into questions today. We'll get started with Sabrina Merchant. Sabrina, go ahead.
Hey, Monika, congratulations. A couple things. First of all, what was your immediate reaction when you found out? Like, what were you doing watching the draft? And then did you have any Lynx Sparks memories growing up in Minnesota?
Yeah, well, thank you so much. I'm so excited to be a part of the family. I'm so excited to get out to LA. Yeah, I remember going and watching the Lynx. I mean, being from Minnesota, that dynasty team is like they're like gods. So I definitely have memories going to see some of the games. And then draft night, I can't even describe truly what I felt when I saw my name pop up on that screen. It's a dream for so long, and you just can't even really imagine it until it happens. I was shocked. My family was going crazy, truly blowing up. Magic Johnson tweeted, and my mom was like in tears. It was truly one of the best nights ever. Yeah, I wouldn't have traded it for anything.
We'll go next question to Rashawn Haylock. Rashawn, go ahead.
Hey, Monika, congratulations. Welcome to LA. As Coach Miller was very complimentary of your posts presence, your efficiency in particular. Where does that come from? What do you attribute that to? Just how efficient you've been able to operate down there, and how do you think that will translate to LA to the next level?
Yeah, I think a huge part of that efficiency is obviously my coaching staff here at Iowa, kind of ingraining into me a lot of their principles. But I think a big part of it too is being somebody who is somewhat undersized in the position I play is the whole no dribbling thing that people really love. I think it does help so much. It quickens everything up. It doesn't allow the defender to get there as quickly. But I think a big part of it too is like I've been blessed my whole career, and I continue to be blessed with great guards on every single one of my teams. And they really just phenomenal passing, knowing where to hit me when I'm most successful. And that's also why I'm so excited to join the Sparks with great guard play. It's a super exciting situation for me. So I'm super excited.
Thank you.
We'll go next question to David Yapowitz with the next. David, go ahead.
Hey, Monika. Just first off, welcome to LA. But to follow up on that a little bit, in today's game where we see, offenses, a lot of modern offenses, more perimeter oriented. We see bigs, able to space the floor, shoot threes. Just, how have you been able to stay relevant, as more of like a traditional low post kind of player?
Yeah, I mean, I think you're definitely correct. The low post back to the basket type style is definitely kind of going out of play. And people want to space out more and more. But I honestly think the position is so valuable, having that presence down low. Just kind of like an all reliable type of thing. But I'm excited to get to LA and just kind of see what the coaches want for my game and want from me. But yeah, I think throughout my entire career, I've just kind of put my head down and done what I needed to do. And that ended up turning into being low post, back to the basket play. And it worked. So we're just going to keep going with that.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
All righty, we'll go next question to Ben Pickman from The Athletic. Ben, go ahead.
Hey, Monika. Megan Gustafson sent out, I think, like 4 or 5 tweets on her feed right after you were drafted. I guess, did you guys talk on the phone after you were selected? What kind of advice has she given you? And I guess big picture, like, how much do you look at her career as just a possible path roadmap for you to potentially follow long term?
Yeah, well, I call Megan my co-agent at this point because she is just doing it all for me, truly. She was one of the first people I called after finding out I was drafted. Just an amazing role model, amazing person. I'm so lucky to call her one of my best friends. She's been so helpful every step of the journey. Anytime I kind of have any type of question, I'll text her, I'll ask her. Because she's really kind of seen it all and done it all, I feel like. So definitely looking at her journey as something to compare it to. But I think everybody's journey in this league is so different. Truly, you can't write up how it's going to happen. So just taking everything a day at a time, but looking at her journey and realizing that there are some similarities possibly there.
We'll go to Amanda Skurlock from the LA Sentinel. Amanda, go ahead. Amanda, can you hear us?
Welcome to.
There you go.
Oh yeah, I can. Having internet problems. Welcome to LA. Just looking back at your career with Iowa, what do you think is your proudest achievement?
Oh, that's a good question. I think my proudest achievement being at Iowa, obviously we won a lot of games, getting to the Final Four. That was awesome. But I think leaving the culture in a better place than I found it is the biggest thing. Building a true team. I mean, I think that's the reason so many people were tuned in. One of the most watched college basketball games ever. I think people love watching team basketball and watching girls on the court who are willing to kind of do whatever for each other and fill any position required. And I think that's what that team had. So I think being a part of that and continually working on making that culture better, it made me a better person and a better teammate for any journey. So I'm really excited to bring that experience to LA. But yeah, that team chemistry and dynamic is one of the most proudest things I've done.
We'll go back to Rashawn. Rashawn, go ahead.
Monika, you've never been to LA, is that correct?
Never been to California at all.
Never been to California at all. Okay. What are you, I mean, away from basketball, what are you most looking forward to, kind of taking in as you acclimate yourself to the city? Is it kind of the food scene, the beach scene? What would you say?
Oh, I'm definitely a foodie, so I'm so excited to kind of embrace that. But I mean, I've really only ever been in the Midwest, but I've heard and I've seen, I feel like in film and whatever it is, just the deep culture that LA has. That's what I'm most excited to kind of step into and get a taste of in any way I possibly can. Yeah, I'm truly just so excited to kind of explore. I'm so into doing everything like that. I'll find a museum, I'll find something, and just really kind of immerse myself wherever I'm at. So I'm lucky enough that LA was the place I was chosen to be because it's a pretty sweet place to get chosen.
And when you look at the vets here, I mean, Neko Gumake, Azure, who's just coming over, what is it that you're hoping maybe to soak in from them?
Oh, I mean, just learning anything and everything they have to possibly teach me. Great vets on this team. I'm so excited to be able to step in and learn from really experienced players who are doing great things, no matter if that's overseas or in the league. And I think that's kind of what this whole thing is about, kind of soaking everything in and having the opportunity to come and compete. So yeah, I'm so excited to get out to LA and meet them.
Thank you.
Alrighty, we'll go. Last question to Ben Pickman. Ben, go ahead.
Hey, last one. I know throughout the NCAA tournament, you were making a lot of TikToks about your MCAT studying. Can you just provide some information? Where are you at in that journey? When are you now planning to take it? Have your plans changed at all? Yeah.
Yeah, good question. They definitely have changed. I have realized that I might have bitten off a little more than I could chew. But that's definitely still a dream of mine. I think I just had to realize that my path to that dream is going to look a little different. I'm doing so many cool things that can just kind of take a back burner for right now. But yeah, I still am. I mean, I'm still taking biology classes. I still have exams that I have to take while I'm here. It's kind of a weird balance, but yes, I definitely still have that dream of becoming a doctor one day. It'll just kind of have to wait for a little bit.
Great. Thank you so much, Monika. For our media corps, we now have a homework assignment to get all of our favorite restaurants for Monika when she comes into town, since she's going to need to know where to go. But again, congratulations. We're so excited to have you as part of the Sparks family and can't wait to get you out here to LA.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you to all the media for joining us. And we will be in touch shortly. Thanks all.